Screw it. I'm not done yet, but I figure you guys could live to have a little bit of Final Form awesomeness, just for a little bit, while we let people stream in. I gotta admit, probably the only reason I don't like using Oathkeepers, it's so damn small. I know it's a weird thing, but it actually looks awkward compared to the size of most of his other Keyblades, you know? Like, I've got Oathkeeper on right now, and Ultima, and look at the difference between his left wing and his right wing there. It's ridiculous. But there is some cool factor involved. Because it's Final Form, and it's incredibly cool looking. Hey, Green. What do you mean an old man's voice, Leander? By the way, hi everyone. Well, I hope you wish me luck, Raikiri, because I've got some interesting stuff to do today. I am admittedly exceptionally nervous. No, I would never shave. Yeah, sometimes I buzz it down. Sometimes I just shave it off. Both accomplish the same thing. It's just, yeah. It was getting too long. So I just... Hey, Mechanical. Morgoth. I don't, Samurai. Jeez Louise. We'll see. But first, we need to finish up Final Form. One thing I do like about Final Form is magic is just actually ridiculously awesome and powerful in Final Form. No, it does not, Leander. I am entirely too stupid. 129 more nobodies. Yes, OJ, it is. In fact, Samurai and I both think that that is exactly what's happening. Literally, if not figuratively. Hey, Lava. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. Chrono Trigger. I guess I could, Nicolas. Let's go ahead and do that. So this is Firaga, when in Final Form. Hang on. And you can move around while doing it. Hang on. Of course, Blizzaga, the shotgun, which basically turns into a rocket launcher for all intents and purposes. And finally, that's it. That's all the spells. There's nothing else. Thunder is not only the most useful, but let's be honest, it's the coolest looking one. This is what Thunder looks like. Oh shoot, I need to go get puzzle pieces too, don't I? I'm partial to Ice Element in most other settings. In this one, I'm a Thunder person. I would say Aqua is Nintendo Raikiri, and probably Xehanort. And that's probably it. I mean, Ericus certainly has some significant strength to him, but he is a little bit too focused, hyper-specialized, really, to actually be that good. Yes, I do, Pandemonium. I think that's one of the points, too. I'm actually going to talk about that too when it comes to discussing the marks of mastery. Oh, by the way, someone asked earlier, what's your favorite form? Mine is actually Master Form. As much as Final Form has tons of cool factor to it, really. Master Form just hits a really unique niche for me. How many was that? Whoops. So, it's about 30. So we're looking at like 3 more repetitions of this before we're done. Give or take.
Let's go.
As long as the game doesn't crash. Because I keep, yeah.
This is it.
Yeah, I don't care for the color, I'll admit that. Except in Tron's world. Master Form looks awesome in Tron's world. That's a good question, Nicolas. I've always felt that Terra is much more brute powerful, but not that skilled. He has too much holding him back, so... Strong, certainly. But not what I would call one of the top-tier Keyblade wielders, personally. Now, as for the Lingering Will, that's an interesting question, but I would actually argue the Lingering Will is not indicative of his power level. Because... No, I have not, Samurai. Because the Lingering Will isn't Terra, in like every way that matters. Remember, one of the reasons that a nobody gains more power, even if they are a non-combatant, they can have combative abilities, is because of the fact that they aren't bound by normal law and rule and existence like a human being is, right? So even a normal human being who had no power or abilities can become a superhuman who has power and abilities if they become a nobody, right? A lingering sentiment is the same idea. The echo, the bit that is left behind, the mind is actually what it's referred to as. So is even more unbound than your standard nobody. So basically, imagine how strong Terra's nobody would be, which is much stronger than Terra would be, and then increase that even further, and that's the lingering sentiment. Make sense? I should save, just so I don't lose progress. God, I love that drift. You drift forever in Final Form. In fact, here, I just want to show this off really quick. So I'm just gonna dead stick after like a second. Right there. So it's just me hovering forward. Without... Look at this, look at this. I'm still going. I'm not hitting anything. See? Hover. Ugh. I think Xemnas would win that particular contest, Pandemonium. Yeah, ironically, I was going to compare the Lingering Will to a classic definition of a ghost. It's really only got one thing left to it. Could Terra reach that level of power? Extremely unlikely. Basically not without doing the same thing the Lingering Will did, which he already did, so no, in other words. He's always going to be more bound than the will is, or the sentiment, or whatever it's called.
Give me strength. Yeah. This is it.
By themselves, Green?
Back off. Yeah.
Yes, I can think of 2 people who could do that.
It's over.
Aqua and Xemnas.
It's over. Thunder.
I wish these would all spawn at once so I could fight like all 15 or so in one little bundle. Oh, that should be it. It should be done now. Excellent. Okay. Hello, Titans. Welcome to die. Also, dual-wielding Ultimus while flying around, just so you guys can see what it looks like. Because it looks awesome. Also, the dual-wielding while doing the jump is awesome too. Look at this. Check this out. Just cool factor. I'm not sure that that's true. Oh, I apparently did not equip the form boost I just got, but I had the other one on. Whatever. Ah! Now, there's actually one last thing I want to do before we do this. Give me a second here. I want to get one of these puzzles done. Just the one. And that one is Sunset. Okay. Cavern of Remembrance. Hang on. Damn it. What's this? Okay, hang on. Give me a moment, guys. I'm trying to arrange things so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Hey, we got all the nobodies, guys. Not all the heartless, though. Look at all those... Oh, those are the mushrooms, aren't they? What the hell are all those heartless? Whatever. Hey, Progue. Must get rid of the new... Oh, that's totally valid. I was actually going to point out that exact thing that you just did, Dark Pandemonium. You could argue that she wasn't fighting Terranort at full strength because of the whole Terra fighting from within thing. Okay, I need like a bunch of Sunset pieces. Well, let's see here. This doesn't help at all, actually. Hey, you're welcome, Green. I do what I can. I may fail at it, but I do what I can. Okay, looks like I have to actually do this to figure out which piece is which, so give me a moment. I have so little to go off of here. Okay, he's over here. She's gonna be over here-ish. Hello, SHX. What's up? Wrong person. That's Luxord. Or is that? Because that's like Psyx right there. Literally doesn't work. I can't be there. He's over here. Oh my god, I have so little to go off of here. It's a little ridiculous, actually. No, I know what the picture is. I've seen this picture a dozen times, Pandemonium. That's not the issue. The issue... is getting it all to line up. That can't be top because it doesn't have a top thing, so it has to be down. I think this is this one. Whatever, this goes over here. Somewhere. I'm not thinking. No, it can't. Which means that is off. Oh, that's why. There we go. Okay, now we're good. No, that's on top of Luxord. I get made fun of a lot for that green, but basically that was my old network engineer job. That can't be there, so that makes sense. There we go. My hair was never cool. Let's be honest with ourselves. Alas, my hair was never actually white. My hair is simply too dark to actually bleach that white, unfortunately. That was the intent, for it to be actually white, but I just failed. I feel like that really should go there, but it doesn't seem to fit. Oh, whatever. There we go. Okay. I think... Yes. Okay, so I'm missing... Okay, so I'm missing... What am I missing? Oh, I need to move Roxas's head, too. Where does Roxas go? Never mind, there we go. Make sure everything's in place. Yes, okay. So I'm missing piece 1, which is in the Cavern of Remembrance. Okay, so whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm missing piece 11. World That Never Was. Ruin and Creation's Passage. I think I know where that is. Hey, Phantom Knight. No, but who's Canderous? What are you talking about? And hey, Cloudy. And that's like the only reliable room with Assassin Nobodies, like, ever. And I hate it because I needed Assassin Nobodies for something back when I was grinding crafting legitimately. You know, back in the original version. And I remember just going back and forth into that Assassin room over and over and over, and it got a little bit ridiculous. This is Knott's Approach. So this should be Ruin and Creation's Passage. Yep, I was right. A bugs counter for how many times we see them, or how many times they say the word? Oh, would you go away? I think you're right, Samurai. Hey, Kemek. There were a few hundred billion Pandemonium. I actually mentioned a couple last night. About... I think I have enough height here. Got it. Okay. For example, the big theory that was tossing around was the future, that the Keyblade War was going to start in the future. And it was going to involve... there we go. 11. It was going to involve Riku, Kairi, and Sora. Of course, we were totally wrong about that. Another theory I had was that these were echoes, because the lingering sentiment felt to me like an echo, a ghost, as we already talked about earlier. And so clearly those other three were also ghosts, right? That just seemed logical to me. Obviously, I was totally wrong. 11, 12, 13, 14, which is in Hollow Bastion. Oh, that's Cavern of Remembrance. Okay, never mind. Cavern of Remembrance. Yeah, there's going to be a few of those, you know, hey, it's in Cavern of Remembrance kind of situations. Must get rid of the no. The OCD compels me. Why do I still have a question mark in Twilight Town? Oh, probably because I haven't actually met real Setzer yet. That's why. I'm a little surprised, yes, Cloudy. But then again, I've been trying to be more fair about it, which is funny because people keep accusing me of not being fair about it, which I find hilarious. Trust me, that number could be a lot higher if I wasn't being fair about it. Actually, I want to do the puzzle, this puzzle specifically, because it will give me a piece of gear that will help me with the optional. So, 1, 2, 3, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 is Twilight Town. Okay. Trying to think. I guess the nearest exit will be the graveyard here. Yeah, me too, Kamek. Theories that I had that it came true? None. I was completely wrong about all my theories. I had no idea that there were 3 new characters we knew nothing about, and that just kind of changed everything. I will also say that, you know, it's like I've said before, it's kind of the nature of Kingdom Hearts. We almost never know anything about the next, We basically know nothing about the next installment, so we literally are lacking the information to speculate on. For example, we had no idea what a nobody was until, well, Kingdom Hearts 2, really. And so all this speculation about, you know, all those characters and what they were, and the organization was completely meaningless because we had no method of determining any of it. I guess we'll go here. I was definitely predicting the similarities between Roxas and Ventus. Ugh. So, you know. I don't know, Cloudy Code. Depends on how well it's written, and how well it's played, too. Part of the reason I like Blurs by Sea so much is because of the gameplay, after all. It is my favorite to play of the Kingdom Hearts series. By quite a margin, actually. Not that I'm aware of, Nerdman. Okay. Where the hell is Twilight Town Tower? I thought this was the tower. Hey, Plate Smasher. Nope, that's station. Where the hell is Tower? Oh, right. Yensid's Tower is part of Twilight Town in the game code. Forgot about that. So yeah, I gotta go this way. I never think of Yensid's Tower as being connected to Twilight Town, which is kind of funny. Omni, that wouldn't even surprise me at this point, in all sincerity. Especially given the fact that so many of of the Final Fantasy characters are not present. Okay, so where am I going? Oh, that one. Oh, right. I just didn't have the jump for that one. Okay. So there's that one. Who's this? I don't remember which number this is. Whatever. Honestly, if they restart the Keyblade War, I think it'll mostly be, I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually have an answer for that one. I give up. Has no answer. I also... Hold! Damn it. I don't even have a donation incentive right now to give you in return. Well, thank you, Jiramoto. Jiramata, excuse me. I always say that wrong. Thank you, Jiramata. I appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed the run, at least. If you haven't, then we need to talk about that. Where was I? Hey, King Choch, or however you're supposed to say that. A PS4. I'm still not inclined to buying a PS4, if I'm being honest with myself. Assuming that all the games that I want, which I think there's like 5, are all coming out on the PC. So this is 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cavern of Remnants, 17. World That Never Was. Okay, I need to, like, make a ordered list here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. What new footage? Because I haven't seen anything worthy of commentary, and I'm going to put it that way. So, World That Never Was. Run and creation. Up top. Okay. What number was I at? You mean like in real life? I used to really like Texas Hold'em, and I used to be extremely good at 7-card stud. I always had the perfect poker face, not because I'm good at lying, in fact I'm terrible at lying, but because I wasn't really in it to win, and so I was always having fun. So my expression and my mannerisms would never change, because whether I'm winning or losing, I'm still having fun with it. So, you know, I wouldn't have any tells, basically. So 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is Cavern of Remembrance. 17 is the one I just did. So 18, 19, Cavern of Remembrance. 20, Twilight's View. I've already seen it, King Josh. My point is there's like nothing worth talking about. It's like, okay, and then there's nothing changed. And I keep freaking hitting that. Oh, shush, Samurai. Yes, I've already seen it. I've already seen it. There's nothing to see. There's nothing to even commentate on. Yeah, basically, Omni. I keep losing track. Oh my god. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so 21 is... Hello Town. Oh. Blah. 21 is... Okay. 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29. How did I miss one in Pride Rock? Because this keeps happening whenever I put the controller down. And then I lose my place. I lose which number I'm on, see, because it resets me to the first one. So that's why I'm doing it. If you notice each time... Yeah, I did it again. I just put the controller down, and it just did it again. No Man's Sky, PC. Horizon Zero Dawn, don't even know what that is. Detroit, don't know what that is. FF7, probably going to be coming on the PC. So, Also, 4 games is not enough to warrant a system, sorry. So I may have lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. So this would be 28, not 29. Which is Beast's Castle Bridge. 28, 29, 30 is Cavern Remembrance. 34. Don't know how the hell I missed that one. 35 is... my count is off again. Yeah, if you hit R2 or L2, it does that. Okay, I'm actually... My count has to be off here or something, so I'm just going to get a few of these that I know I don't have. Yeah, my counting's off again. And I'm not sure why or how, but whatever. I don't even know what Divine Divinity is. That's right, I need to use the Count's voice. Hey look, nobody's... Nothing is yet, Nerdman, but it will. I almost promise you. Square Enix has been moving very heavily into the PC market lately, so it's actually extremely likely. I think I have the Divinity Original Sin, so, you know. Anyways, yeah, with Square Enix moving so heavily into the PC market, I would literally put money down saying that they will have quite a few games that aren't currently listed as coming out on PC, eventually coming out on PC. And yeah, what Samurai said, we still don't have a release date for FF15 or anything else about it, really. As a friend of mine put, the moment we have word that Kingdom Hearts 1.5 or 2.5, probably 1.5, is coming out on PC, the moment that is announced, we pretty definitively have confirmation that everything else is going to come out on PC. That was my knee. I, for the sake of the fact that I'm on a live stream right now, will not answer that. Green. Where does this one go? There we go. Okay. '15 is confirmed for 2016. And may be delayed, because that's a thing that happens. Okay, so I got this one. Let's see. Halloween Town, Halloween Town. Damn it, making me check. Which divinity is this? Because I have several divinities. I can't see. Let's see. Which games do I have for the Divinity series? Oh. I have Divine Divinity, Divinity Original Sin, Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Hey, actress. I may have to go offline here in a second. Just a heads up, guys. I need to reboot the modem, looks like. What am I doing? Halloween Town. You mean the SNES, Omni? One thing I've been a little confused by is the absence of Square games on the Nintendo Virtual Console. Unless they're there and I'm just totally unaware of it, in which case, never mind. I feel like I already got this one, so maybe this is one of the ones I counted wrong. Because I'm not seeing a puzzle piece anywhere. Admittedly, I don't mind playing these games on the PC because I have this controller to hook up to the PC. Also, I don't feel like buying a PS4 or an Xbone for like a grand total of 5 games. Yeah, I'm guessing this is one of the ones I counted wrong because I am not seeing a puzzle piece here. Like at all. Okay, I need a better puzzle guide in general. Anyways, I suppose I'll go ahead and reboot the modem while I'm doing this, so I'll be back in a second, guys. And by a second, I mean like 5 minutes. So. Let's see.